We straight killers, yo.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
What up? What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Monae. Usually this is already ready, but guess what? We ain't got to get ready for about 6 weeks. We get to kick it. Today we're gonna be talking about the troubles that come with being a Tejada. We didn't get to talk about Monet on Monday, so we're gonna talk about Monet. We're gonna talk about Kane, and then we're gonna just see how everything plays a part. And I think tomorrow what we're gonna do. We'll do a live tomorrow where we go over all of the descriptions of each of the episodes 5, 6, 7. Well, not 5. We did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be the live for tomorrow. We might have some free time and do another Tubi movie. But tonight we're going to be talking about the Tejada troubles and what's to come for all of these goofballs, because someone isn't going to make it. A couple someones aren't going to make it. And, well, I don't think Lorenzo St. Patrick is going to make it. What up, Jay? Loving the Discord. Oh, man, you know, good people. You know, it ain't Applebee's, you know, it ain't much, but it's a good day's worth of work. Yeah, join the Discord. It's pinned in the chat. Subscribe to the Mo You Know over there. We'll be watching documentaries. Subscribe to this channel. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. We got some free time, man. I don't know what we're going to do in these 6 weeks, We're gonna make something shake though, because we definitely need something to replace Are We Ready? Monday Mistakes. Shit, we got a lot of free time. Oh, we're gonna do House of the Dragons on Monday. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do House of the Dragon on Mondays. Tariq is the cause of the Tejada troubles. I don't know. We might be able to debunk that. We might be able to. What we're going to do today is try to remove Tariq from all of their troubles and see how the Tejadas are afloat on their own. Because remember, the Tejadas are beefing with everybody. Let's list off before we start. Who, besides Tariq, who do the Tejadas have issues with at this point? What up, Omega? At this point, who do the Tejadas have issues with? I can think of 3 off the top of my dome. Now, technically 4. I can think of 4 off the top of the dome right now. And if we include Monet, that'd make 5. I'm thinking the first person, Don Carter, the Russians, Noma, Zion. That's 4 right there, not even including Monet. Not even including Monet. If you throw in Tariq, they got issues with Tariq. They got issues with Davis because Davis is against the Tejadas right now too. So they really isolated at this point. Exactly. Zion, because Kane got into it. Gordo family. Well, Gordo's family, remember they offed everybody inside of the little diner. They got rid of everybody unless there's some other cousins. But we only got 5 episodes left. I don't think we need more cousins. So yeah, who we got? We got the Russians. So we got Don Carter. See? Look at that. Off the top of the dome. We about to break this whole Tejada troubles down tonight. We got Don Carter, the police. We got issues with Noma. We got potential. Well, we got issues with the Russians. Who else? Oh, potentially Zion. Of course, we know Monet admitted that she. Hell, we got a whole segment called Monday Mistakes because of Monet made mistakes. So yeah, Monet is part of this. But who else? And Tariq St. Patrick. But we'll leave Tariq kind of out because we, say we need a. Tariq is technically a part of the family right now because I think what's going to happen, they're going to name the baby Lorenzo, Tariq, Tejada. I think Tariq's the type of, like, when you look at Tariq St. Patrick, he looks like the type of kid that would take on the wife's last name. So Tariq Tejada. I actually kind of like that name. Tariq and Davis. Effie. I think the only person that really has issues with Effie would be Kane, right? We haven't really seen Leffie talk to Noma. I mean, not Noma, but to Monet. I mean, we could put her on the board because if she links up with Tariq, then that would be an easy back door. We'll put Effie as an honorable mention. Effie. All right. So there we go. We got our talking points for this evening. The Tejadas with Don Carter, the Tejadas with Noma, the Tejadas with Russians, the Tejadas with Zion, the Tejadas with Tariq, Davis, and Effie. All right. So Don Carter, how can we start that one off? The issues with Don Carter. Lil Poppy? Nah, man, Lil Poppy ain't doing nothing. Lil Poppy ain't doing nothing. We'll start with Don Carter. Now, like I said, I have the descriptions for all of the episodes. We'll break them down tomorrow. What I want to do tonight is just, let me see, where's it at? Well, it's easy to know that the Tejadas, they have a lot of issues. And the reason for that, Let me see. Tariq, Brayden, Obi. So we got to put that down there with them. If you look at the Tejada family over 4 seasons, this is all the people they got issues with. Well, this is all the drama they've been in. Uncle Frank, Ramirez, Jabari, Carey, Zeke, Dante, Lil Guap, Nick the Trainer, GTG, about 20 of them random guys, IG, Whitman, DC Joe, Rico's Bodyguards, the 4 Hillbillies, Bars, Keno, Al, KO, Tiff the Contractor, Zoe's under for. Who the hell was Zoe's? Is that under or order? You in? Zoe's under for jail. She don't even remember who that was, but I guess Zoe's under for jail. The three of Mecca's henchmen. McVeigh, Rail, 2 Russian mobsters, 2 more Russians. The boss's son was one of them. Lorenzo, Kai's crew, 4 of them. One of the weakest crews we ever seen. Kai thought he was gonna get some cutty. Definitely wasn't. Gordo, 6 Jamrock, weak crew too. Castillo family, all of them are gone. 2 people at the van. The Asian in the van. So all of this is in 4 seasons. The Tejada family has a nice little list, a nice little resume. They got over 50 bodies in 4 seasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 28, 29, 30, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 47, 48, 49, 51, 53, 54, 58, 59, 65, 69, 71, 72. Four seasons, 72 bodies. So there's 32. How many times is 4 going to 32? 4 times 9 is 36. 32 is 8. So they catching what? Roughly 18 bodies a season. If you just click the link, the Discord link, it should be a new link in the pinned in the chat. If you click it, it should just let you join if you have Discord saved on your phone or download on your phone. If not, then it's gonna take you to the website one. I'll pin a new link. Let me see. Yeah, so pinned in the chat, you just click the Discord, it'll take you there. It's an invite to it. So in 4 seasons, they got 72 bodies. So it's understandable that they could be into it with anybody. Then we got the Diana takes. Look, we already got this. If the baby is Tariq's, Monet's first grandbaby. Kane hates Tariq. Effie loves Tariq, but works with Diana. Noma is a Tejada operation. Head of the snake. Tasha's the first grandbaby. Well, Tasha's first grandbaby. Celine, we don't know if he's the baby daddy or not. So we're gonna start with Don Carter, and we're just gonna work our way on down. We're gonna work our way on down. All right, Don Carter. The Tejadas have beef with Lauren, but I mean, what is Lauren gonna do though? Like, let's be real. Come on, DeMarcus. Lauren is one of those characters that don't get to make the board this season. You know what I mean? Like, what is Lauren gonna do? She's not gonna fight nobody. Lauren ain't gonna do a damn thing but go eat sardines at Jenny's house. I didn't know they was running fingerprints over here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of digging. I got some other screenshots. We have to zoom in. What's good, Rick James? All right, so starting with Don Carter. Don Carter, we know that he's dirty now, but how deep in the game is Don? It looks like he's only taking out the mid-level drug dealers. And who else did he have on his payroll? Do you think that Don was? Well, no, because if he knew Zion, if he was watching Zion for that 35%, then he would have been mad that they blew up the trucks and the vans. How many people do we think, as far as like drug dealers? We put the Tejadas, we just say that's one person. How many organizations do we think Don Carter has? Or is this like his first major? But this ain't even a major crew, though. The Tejadas are kind of in that in between. They just got enough to move this pack right here that they stole from Noma, which is going to make Noma upset because Noma already went to Leffie and asked Leffie who's slinging on campus. But now she knows that Tariq and Brayden are on campus, but they product just got hit, and somehow Tariq and Brayden got work. So no, so there's two different trucks. There's two different trucks. The first truck that blew up, that was the Russians truck. The one that Roman had was the Russian truck. That's why Zion got mad at Brayden and was asking him, who does he know moving the product? This second truck that got seized by the Tejadas, that was Noma's truck. Remember, Drew used to drive, so he knew all of the routes. So that's why they set it up to ride from Noma. So Zion's product was last week or week 3 when they blew it up, and that's how Brayden and Tariq got in there. Then this week, this was Noma's truck because Drew knew all of the stops. That's what I'm saying, Zay. We don't know. Until this season, we didn't even know there were other drug dealers in New York City. All we knew was there was the little guaps, there was Kai, there was his small level crew, and now out of nowhere, we got a mid-tier drug dealer by the name of Zion who beat a RICO case, who has a whole fucking fight club that no one has ever heard about. But allegedly, the Tejadas name is good in the street, but it really wasn't that good in the street, because if it was, then it wouldn't have been a one-on-one fight between Zion and Tejada. So somebody's lying. Somebody's lying in these streets. I don't know if it's Zion. I don't know if it's the Tejadas. I probably believe more than likely it's the Tejadas. I've never been able to trust one of them. But somebody's lying. Why didn't we hear about? Remember when Kane had GTG and he was trying to get up and running? Obviously, he would have went over to Zion when Mecca was around to show Mecca, hey, I'm a big dog. The Tejadas, we run shit. Hey, Zion, we can get you a better deal on the bricks because we getting it from the global snitch instead of you getting it from the Russians. But it's just the writing. That's all it is. They gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta send us on a wild goose chase. But what we saying? Let's just say, for shits and giggles, they got 3 people already. They got 3 different organizations working for Davis. The Tejadas make 4. The Tejadas make the 4th crew. But this is bad for the Tejadas. They don't have any muscle. They just killed the only 2. He said, listen, you guys can work, but you can't deal with civilians. How is Drew and Monet going to move a whole van full of work when you didn't got rid of? What is he trying to do? Is he setting them up for failure? I see people going with that. If they tie Zion into Effie, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be a little upset. I don't like all the connections with people. That's too easy. That's too easy. Zion was supplying Effie when she was at Choke. Supplying Effie with what? Supplying Effie with what? What were they selling at Choke? We talking about Don Carter right now. This is all going to tie into Don Carter, so we can talk freely right now. What were they selling at? What were they selling at Choke? What were they selling at Choke? Was it bricks? What were they selling at Choke? It was bricks at Choke. Let me refresh my memory. I could be wrong.
Tariq St. Patrick, you should be in class. We've been looking all over for you, son.
Ma, Dean Weston, what's the problem? What's going on?
Dean Weston says you're in some kind of trouble. What's he talking about, Tariq?
We received an anonymous tip that you've been using the old AV room.
Is that against the rules?
No, we found this. The pharmacist told us that a student had been buying a lot of...
Baby aspirin. That's...
So Zion wasn't a mid-level drug dealer. If he's connected to Effie, we know back in the OG power, whoever was Effie's supplier, remember Effie didn't have no work. Effie had to tell on Tariq. So you mean to tell me that he's getting his work from the Russians, but he ain't have no work from the Russians and he was just selling pills? Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying in these streets. Either the Tejada name ain't holding up or Zion ain't no mid-level. Zion might be a little bit bigger than the mid-level. Either that or he on the low level, because Effie, if this was her supplier, was selling aspirin. Well, they were selling pills when they were in school. You see what I'm saying? Now, we can talk about all of this because this is public knowledge. Remember, Tariq went to court over this.
About my life.
Do you solemnly swear?
Yeah, we're friends. We met at Choate. We were roommates.
But Tariq wasn't at Choate for long. Do you recall why he transferred?
Yeah, somebody was selling drugs on campus. The dean found a stash in our room. Assumed it was Tariq's.
Everything we're talking about right now, that's why I said, hey, it's me, y'all. I'm not going to put you in compromising situations. We can talk freely. This right here, Tariq moving pills in high school was brought up in the court of law. We can talk about this. We can talk anything we want about what happened in high school because it was brought up in court. Come on, guys. Come on. He didn't go to court for that, Zay. But listen to what Jenny says and listen carefully.
Do you recall?
Oh, we were roommates.
But Tariq wasn't at Choate for long. Do you recall why he transferred?
Yeah.
Wasn't at Choate for long.
We were roommates.
But Tariq wasn't at Choate for long. Do you recall why he transferred?
Yeah, somebody was selling drugs on campus. The dean found a stash in our room. Assumed it was Tariq's.
A student.
Boom. Brayden said that the dean assumed that it was Tariq's, and that's why Tariq wasn't at Choke. So we can talk about Tariq moving pills on campus because Tariq was kicked out of school for it. You see what I'm saying? The case was thrown out, but we can talk about it because it was brought up. This is public knowledge. So you guys understand it's public knowledge. When you go back and look at the transcripts of this court case, it's going to say Tariq wasn't in school long. Why? Because he got kicked out because they assumed he was moving the pills. The case was thrown out, but Tariq still got suspended from school. They never erased Tariq getting suspended from school. So it's confirmed Tariq was moving pills in high school. He called it baby aspirin. So they were moving pills. And that's what Effie looked up in. Come on, man. It's me. I told you I got a whole Effie case file. I got a whole Effie case file over here.
Okay, now give me some space, get out of my way. I eat up and now I'm about to Europe. Let's see what I gotta say.
Y'all probably can't see it, but who is this right here? Oh, Effie. So now, if there is a connection, does Don Carter know about Zion? That's the question we need to know. And the reason we need to know about that is because this could potentially change the way the season plays out. Put a 1 in the chat if we think Don Carter knows about. Well, he got to know about Zion because Zion beat the RICO case. So whether or not he knows if Zion's definitively selling drugs or not, he knows that Zion beat this RICO case. So Zion could be an issue later on for Don Carter. Maybe Zion doesn't want to get with the game, get with the program. Interesting. And this will make more sense tomorrow when we go over the titles. All right, so we believe that he does know about Zion. All right. Now, Kamal knows about the Tejada family. He knows about the St. Patrick family. And we've seen how Don's been talking to him over these last couple of episodes. Basically, it's my way or the highway. Now, could we see, like in the video I did with the episode 6 description, could we see Don using somebody to get Kamal out the way? But it's going to be a Tejada since they're on the payroll now. Well, I won't say they on the payroll. They working. They funding everything. See, that's what we're trying to figure out. Does he got Zion paying 35%? Or is Zion partnered with him? Ooh. What if Zion isn't up under Don Carter and they like in this together? You know what I mean? What if it's like, hey, you give us the protection, we'll move to work and we can work, you know what I'm saying? We can coexist. But then again, I don't know if Don Carter seemed like he don't play fair, man. In one way or another, he's gonna get these Tejadas involved. They're gonna get their hands dirty, especially Drew, man. I'm telling you, Drew just need to go down there, go to the front desk and say, I have a confession. I don't want to do this, but I need to talk to Detective Don Carter. Monet did it. Monet did it. Monet did it. She cursed this family, Don. What I like to see, though, is this Nico guy, him partner up with Drew, and they go do some dirty work. That's what I want to see. Don't give us these characters and not put them to work. I want to see, like, hey, Nico got to link up with Drew. They got to go do something. Yeah, we're going to use Drew, but Nico's going to go with you. That's what I want to see. Don't just send Drew on no mission by himself. We know we can't trust Drew on a mission by himself. Drew would be looking like Zeke in that interrogation room. Hey, man. Y'all, hey, R.I.P. to Zeke, man. He wasn't supposed to be in there at all. Zeke didn't have any reason to be in there. Look, it took 2 police officers to knock Drew out. It took 2 police officers to knock Drew out. Drew wasn't going without a fight. Drew ain't weak like everybody else. Don Carter gonna have to bail him out, man. I don't know who arrested him. Maybe Kamal. What y'all think? Kamal brought him in? Kamal brings Drew in. They whoop Drew's ass a little bit, but then Don Carter comes and get him out, but he's like, Drew, you got to work for me, and you got to take out Kamal. I mean, Drew's already working for him. Drew's going to kill Kamal. See, that's what I want to see. I want to see him get locked up. They whoop his ass. You know, everybody needs a good ass whooping. Just one or two good, just one or two good ass whoopings is all you need in your lifetime. You catch 1 or 2 of them, you'll straighten up and fly right. You ain't going to be bullshitting no more. Drew give him a nice ass whoop. Nah, they can't say nice ass whooping with Drew. You might like that. You give Drew a good ass whooping. Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right in the morning time. You give him a gun, he'll go handle that situation. But Don Carter is about to fuck the Tejadas up worse than a Tariq St. Patrick could. Damn. Hey, put a 5 in the chat if you ever got drugged about or somewhere after you got your ass whooped like this. Put a 5 in the chat and be real. Be real. We ain't gonna make fun of nobody. Put a 5 in the chat if you got your ass whooped one good time and they had to drag you up out the spot like this. I know it's gonna be a whole bunch of 5s. Put a 5 in the chat if you got your ass whooped and they drug you up out the spot like this. Catalyst said 5. At least we got somebody honest. Kendall said 5. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I tell you all the stories. I'm like in street fights, I'm probably like 8-3. There was one time though, it had me thinking like, man, I don't really need to be out here fighting. There's this dude. His name was DeAndre. I don't know if this nigga was a trained fighter or what, but when I tell you this nigga beat the shit out of me. I'm thinking it's about to, I'm like, all right, bet I got this one. You. Oh shit, this nigga different. Like, damn, like, hold on, nigga. Ain't no one ring the bell. This nigga got off on me. I'm talking about had me against the wall. I'm like, oh, nigga, just block. Nigga, just block. All I can do is just block. Nigga beat this shit out of me. Oh, they ain't had to drag me out though. They ain't had to drag me out. I did have like a cut though, like on the side of my chin. He nigga got the best of me, bro. Nah, he ain't make me think I was getting jumped. I knew it was one-on-one. I knew he was just he was one-on-one whooping my ass. It ain't no. I know what getting jumped feel like. I got jumped, and that's when they stole my Jason Richardson jersey. Because I had my Flint 13s. That was the last pair of J's I bought back then. Because I like, if I'm gonna be out fighting, nigga, I'm not about to be buying J's. It's back when J's cost $125. Waiting line, got my Flint 13s. I had the Jason Richardson. I had the City jersey, the Golden State, with the trolley on it. They stole my jersey. I got jumped. Getting jumped, you know when you're getting jumped, man. I got kicked in the side of my head. Yeah, getting jumped, you know when you're getting jumped. But I won that fight, though. I won that fight. But then I ended up getting jumped because I won. We supposed to be talking about Don. This is how they were looking at me after I after I got whooped in that one-on-one. This is how they were looking at me. They're like, damn, nigga, you need to reconsider throwing hands, man. You ain't really throw no hands. You just caught hands. Damn. All right. But Don Carter is he's going to, who do you think in the short amount of time that Don Carter is going to be here, is he going to do more damage to the Tejadas than Tariq has done over the last 3 seasons? Or is it going to even out? Yeah, that story I told y'all when I got jumped, that's the time my mom tried to tell me to go to the police station. Remember I told y'all my mom was crying? That was that night. I got jumped. I went home. Face was fucked too. So, go to the police. I'm not going to no fucking police station. I'd rather get jumped again. You go to the police station, niggas gonna shoot you. Like, fuck that. I'm not about to go tell on nobody. My mom was crying too. She was begging me. I went to sleep sore as a motherfucker. I was in that bed. Please just go. Oh, hell no, man. Because it was cool though. Because I won the fight. So all the girls are like, you were holding your own. You were holding your own. I was like, man, why ain't the fuck ain't nobody break that shit up when them niggas started jumping me though, man? Them niggas is getting off. But yeah, Don Carter, this is how they were looking at me too. Like, damn, this thing got his ass whooped. But it is what it is. I think Don's gonna be. I think Don's gonna be worse to the Tejadas than Tariq. This new detective in power is really going to be a problem. See, that's what I'm thinking. I think overall, because they gonna speed up Don Carter's process. So whatever he got going on with the Tejadas, it's about to be within. Like Tariq's been around. Tariq has fucked over the Tejadas, but the Tejadas fucked Tariq over too. And now he's part of the Tejadas. But Don Carter's either about to put somebody in the grave or someone's going to jail. The girls be wanting the consolation prize. Hell no. Hey, after I got jumped though, I had that phone call. It was about to get ugly, but I had to call off the dog. I will say that I had to call off the dog because they were talking about making it rain. I said, come on, man, we can't do nothing like that. It ain't even that. So we were just throwing, this is 2004. So we just throwing him. I mean, people had the things on, but back then we were fighting. So it wasn't like now where you just shoot somebody that you into it with. You actually fought them back then. But I think Don Carter's gonna be. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rank them out of who's gonna be the worst for the Tejada downfall. We got Don Carter, Noma, the Russians, and we'll do Zion. So out of those 4, what order are we putting them in? Don Carter, what he's potentially going to do to him, what we just talked about. The Russians, Noma, or Zion, who's going to have a bigger impact on the downfall of the Tejadas? What order are we putting it in? 1 being first and then 4 being last. Don, Noma, Russian, Zion. What up, Brillo? There we go. We got us a new list. And down dog? No. I gotta get on my Google spread. Do I got Word on this computer? I think I do. Carter, Zion, Russians, Noma. So we gonna put Carter at number 1. I'm trying to think what's Noma gonna do, because Noma right now might be beefing with Zion. Unless she finds out. Because how's this gonna work? If the Tejadas are working for Don Carter and they stole Noma's product, they're gonna have a little bit of protection from Don, because Don needs to make money, so he can't let Noma push up on them. I guess let's talk about Noma, and then we'll rank them accordingly. Yeah, see, I think the Russians are gonna have to get some kind of payback. There's no way that they brought the Russians back up and they only gonna deal with Effie. They gotta get some kind of get back. Because Zion gets his product from the Russians. Zion has issues with Noma. Tejadas fall up under Don. Kane is up under Noma. It's just so much shit going on. But Tariq and Brayden are up under Zion also. But Monet don't want to do nothing to Tariq because Tariq is the dad of Diana's baby, but Diana's still up under Noma because she hasn't got with the program that they're up under. Goddamn, damn. Zion does get his work from the Russians. Who does Zion get his work from? I could have sworn he said he got his work from the Russians. He wanted to supply the Russians? I thought he was getting the supply from the Russians. Wait, so the Russians are up under him? Hold on. I'm confused.
You know, it's funny you mentioned trust. It's my #1 priority for the people I fuck with. Okay? Ever since Dave's introduced you to, I feel like motherfuckers been keeping shit from me.
Give me a second. You know, I ain't got it cut up, so I got to pause in between it.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We're not hiding shit.
I see, everybody knew the Russians lost their product. Oh, it was everywhere.
Okay, so everyone knew the Russians lost their product. See, I was thinking, I'm watching this shit at work, so I thought he said, we lost the Russians' product.
A vacuum I expected to fill.
Or a vacuum I expected to fill.
I ain't heard shit from them. But somehow they back in business.
And they back in business through Noma. So wait a minute. All right. So the Russians lost their product. Zion is saying he wanted to be the, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to fill that void, meaning he wanted to supply the Russians. So you mean to tell me that Zion, the mid-level dealer, is trying to do the same shit that Noma was doing, who's supposed to be top tier, and the Russians are just at the very bottom of the totem pole? What? So the Russians are the lowest level niggas on the show. Zion is higher up than the Russians because he wanted to supply the Russians since they lost their product. So now the Russians then dropped all the way down. Y'all know why the Russians lost their product? Just so we can just, you know what I'm saying, we can just connect all the dots, because all this is gonna link back to the Tejadas. I'm gonna get us back on track, but we just got to figure this shit out. We got a whole 2 months to figure all of this out. The Russians lost their product because Tariq relay snitched and told Tate about the damn doc, and that's why the Russians ain't here on the level they supposed to be. No, Kane, they lost all their work when they got arrested. That's why Noma came in. Remember at the end of last season, Tariq told Tate told, oh my goodness. They thought we wasn't going to do a deep dive. That's what they thought. They thought we wasn't going to, okay, Power, you thought you had one over us. No, you didn't. So the Russians moved from being one of the top people in the city. Tariq got them arrested. Yes, Tariq St. Patrick told Rashad Tate made that drug bust, and we got them off the street. Now, I know a lot of people were saying that the first scene that we seen Don Carter wasn't that, but it was that. Those two were connected together. This is back in February. We seen the paperwork. I zoomed in. We seen it all. The Russians drop all the way down. Noma pops up. Noma wants to supply the Russians. But Kane told us that Zion is mid-level. But if Zion is mid-level, how the hell is he going to fill that void for the Russians when the Russians were up there equivalent to Noma? Remember, the Russians were big, bad. They bounced up. Now the Russians are no different than GTG, Little Guap and them. They just out here. They meeting up, they beefing with Monet, talk about, what is she doing here? Now they got the Russians looking weak as hell now that we didn't. Oh.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We're not hiding shit.
I see, everybody knew the Russians lost their product. Oh, it was everywhere. A vacuum I expected to fill. And yet, I ain't heard shit from them. But somehow they back in business. Who's supplying them?
And that's how we get to talking about Noma. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're right. Noma is more of a threat than Zion is. So Don, Noma, Zion, then the Russians, because the Russians are working up under Noma at this point. So Zion is above. Okay, we good. There we go. There we go. So Noma, that's the person we need of interest. Noma is number 2. They must have been Ukrainian. I don't know where. The Russians, man, they got the Russians all the way down at the bottom. All right. So the Russians are at the very, very bottom. Zion is a mid-level dealer, but I guess if he's mid-tier, he can still supply them with just enough to get them on their feet. But not Monet, Noma gave them the one up because Noma gave them the guns, but they're only dealing with Effie. All right, so let's talk about Noma then. All right, Noma lately, since her daughter showed up, it's kind of got us second guessing. Like, what's Noma really on though? When's Noma going to start applying that pressure? Because right now she's into it with Zion, but excuse me, Kane handled that. But they still got Tariq. But we're talking about Noma. So this is what's going to happen. Where is it at? Noma's about to be using Kane full time. That's what's going on. Now, I know we were looking at Noma hooking up with Davis. I mean, that's Davis. Come on, man. We knew Davis was going to get that. Davis almost got Monet, but then he realized, you know what I'm saying, she ain't going to come up with that 500,000. He ain't trying to sleep with nobody. Davis don't do no broke women. Yeah, Monet ain't got no money right now. But no one's going to start playing Kane against the family at some point. She already got Kane wrapped around her fingers. We may think that Kane is this tough guy, but anytime you see someone like Kane trying to get in the ring, try to fight to prove his love, every night I got to fight to prove my love. Whenever you got to do that, nigga, that's not love. That's just you being a fool. So for him to get in here and fight Zion and do all that talking, oh yeah, man, the Tejada, our name is good. She with me. And then she still go with Davis. She's going to be using him. Remember how Monet was trying to use Kane? Tariq would go kill his dad. I wouldn't even ask him twice. You need to go kill Lorenzo. You need to boss up. You need to quit being a little bitch. Remember how she was treating Kane? She went to the girlfriend's house and told the girlfriend, tell Kane to get up. He coming back home. No one's about to start doing this. And this is where we're going to see the little family civil war. Kane already don't want to be at the house. How long before Kane finds out that she's fucking with Davis? Because that's going to determine how soon she's got to put a plan in effect to get Kane to turn on the family, to make him really a minion. What's up, RD? Now, I don't believe Kane went from mama's boy to Noma's boy. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Davis is going to give up any information. We know what Davis is there for. Davis is there for business. And sometimes you do got to mix. Sometimes, like if we're just being honest, sometimes you do got to mix business with pleasure. Sometimes you do. Sometimes that's the only way business will get done. You got to mix it sometimes. As long as it's consensual, who gives a damn? But Davis ain't going to give up no information. But Kane is definitely going to get in his feelings, which is going to work in Noma's favor, especially with the family. Because think about it. If Kane finds out that Drew and Monet robbed Noma's trucks, he already don't like Drew. He already told Drew he's dead to me. What you think? What you think Kane's gonna do? He gonna go back and tell Noma. Kane gonna go tell Noma, yeah, man, you know, it was my brother in there, man. Fuck them. Like, Kane, man, what? Kane will flip the script. Hey, DeMarcus, you got too much faith in Kane, man. You got too much faith in Kane. You got too much faith in Kane. Hold on, let me show you something. Noma's about to. Who believes that Noma's about to use Kane against the Tejada family? I'm gonna show y'all why I know for a fact that Noma's going to use Kane. Y'all remember this? This is all we need to know. This is all we need to know. If Kane was willing to do this for Tariq's sloppy seconds, it ain't no telling what he would do for Noma. There ain't no telling what he would do for Noma if he would do this for Effie.
Here you go, sucker. I mean, brother. Here you go, sucker. I mean, brother.
Noma got Kane right where she wants him. We remember this, Kane. We ain't forget Malcolm X, Malcolm C. That's what we're going to call you, Malcolm C. We ain't forget nigga broke into prison. What kind of criminal breaks into prison? Look, when Noma get to talking to him like this, when Noma look at him like this, man, this nigga Kane going to do whatever. Kane going to do whatever it takes. The only problem is see, it's a different when you pull up. When you pull up to the house and she got that yak or that scotch, it's a different type of night than compared to when she got that wine. Noma, I think we're kind of underestimating Noma. Ever since Anya's popped up, she has been. It seems like she's been a little bit weaker, but I think she's just building everything together. So when she attacks Monet, because her and Monet got a clash at some point. Remember, she texted Monet when Monet was shot and said, "Sit your crippled self at the crib. Don't come to work today. This is PTO, paid time off. Stay your ass at the house, sick leave. Bring a doctor's note in, do something." But Noma, I think her only in is going to be through. I was gonna say only through Kane. But what if she sends Effie at the family? Could there be what route could they take to send Effie in to fuck up the Tejadas? Exactly. They gotta clash. There's no way we can let these big dogs stay on this show together and not go at it for something. A battle of the fits. You know what I mean? Who got the best outfits? Something. We're gonna have to see a pistol. We're gonna have to see a shootout. We're gonna have to see something between Noma and Monet. And right now, it seems like she got Effie on her side a little bit, but I'm trying to think. I mean, she could use Effie to go at Kane and then have like Effie find out about the family through Kane, but that's just too much work. I don't know how they could use Effie. So it looks like it's only gonna be Kane. Yeah, battle of the thigh highs. Yeah, who got the best thigh highs? Who got the best mink? I got chinchilla. Chinchilla, huh? I'm pulling up in ferret. I got fox. You know what I mean? Peter, we just talking, man. We in the power universe, Peter. Don't throw paint on me. I wear cotton. And them twins sometimes, Polly and Esther, but most of the time cotton. I think Noma's best route is to just go ahead and use Kane. Listen, I know how to get the thing set off too. Have Kane come through. Get Kane on some of that scotch. Throw that thing on him. And when y'all get done, when Kane's tightening up the do-rag, because you know you got to readjust. If you're doing it right, that do-rag, that middle line, go from here to over here. That's when you know you're doing something right. If that do-rag is straight when you get done, you wasn't doing something right. That do-rag got to be crooked. The motherfucking got to be on your eye like the wraparound. The strings got to be around your eye like this when you get done. If it ain't, you ain't do something right. She throw that thing on Kane. Give him a little scotch. And when they in the bed, you got to talk to him like she's been talking to him. So you really ain't a mama's boy no more. You really your own man. I told you, you always gonna be safe with me. Then she got a kiss on him. And Kane, he gonna fall for it. Because right now, he think he moving up to that number one spot. He don't know that Davidson got a whiff of that thing. So now, she got to tell her, you know your family ain't never gonna let you be the boss that you want to be. You supposed to be the biggest drug dealer in New York City, taking a page out of Tasha St. Patrick's page. But Kane gonna be listening to it. She could be all in his ear. She gonna give him a little more scotch. She gonna sit up. He gonna be looking at it like, yeah, you're right. This is all I know because we already know he talked to Drew and told Drew, I ain't got no escape. I can't paint. I can't draw. I can't read. I can't write. You need to go ahead and tell me what the hell Monet and them got going on. They took our product, Kane. If they were still for me, what would you think they would do to you? They already tried to set your mama up, Kane. What you think they gonna do? And Kane will be like, you right this time. I can't let this shit slide. Maybe Drew was right about Monet. Remember when he was sitting on the ground, he thought, do it. Pull the trigger, do it. Push a goddamn button. Now Noma's all in this nigga ears. She didn't do that thing on him. Once he fixed that do-rag, he all discombobulated now. He like, you know what? I could be the man. I can get you your own borough. You can take over all the Queens. You can run the territory like your daddy Lorenzo used to. Kane's falling for it. But this time, he ain't going to back out. This time, he trying to do some sliding. And he fucks around and kills Drew. And he fucks around and kills Drew. Damn. All because of Noma, man. I'm trying, y'all. What other way could Noma get at the Tejadas? Other than through Kane? Because Don Carter doesn't know about Noma. He just knew about Obi. He knows about the Tejadas because he went and talked to Monet. What if Don Carter tells Drew to get at Kane, but Kane unalives Drew in the process? Because with Obi being gone, we know that the only way Don is going to survive in these streets is if he's getting a cut. So if he can get Noma on the payroll, that'd be nice. Because she's supplying the Russians, allegedly. Noma could use the Russians. I think if Noma uses the Russians, that'll be on a hit like try to get Monet, though. That's who the Russians really got issues with. Damn. It's just so many. Because then Davis could be used by Tariq to set up any of them. Tariq and Monet common enemy is Noma. Tariq and Davis are business partners. Tariq can get with Davis. They could set Noma up, let Monet know. And then boom, we get that 1v1 between Monet and Noma. Monet takes out Noma. Now they got the organization. Don Carter is our last task. But that would put Davis too far in the game. No. Scratch that. We can't have Davis this close to the game. I know he's suspended at the moment, but we can't have Davis this close to the game. If it was any other Rudy Poo, okay, cool. But no, we can't have my boy Davis this close to the operation. We're gonna have to think of a whole nother plan. Scratch that. Scratch that. We can't have Davis this close. We already lost Cooper Sacks. We can't lose another one. Davis and Tariq meeting with Kane and Noma. Yeah, that does happen. That is factual. You know, we got it. At this point, do we believe that Kane knows about Davis? Or it's just business as usual? I mean, we see Davis looking at Noma like, yeah, girl, come on over. Come on over to my place. Now, Tariq might peep that something's going on between the two of them. He's like, man, I seen you looking at Noma. Nah, David just got something in his teeth. So he just, you know what I mean? You know, you get something in your teeth, you trying to get it out. That's all. Ain't nothing. Y'all overthinking it, man. Davis ain't on nothing. Davis just something in my teeth. That's it. That's it. See, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish there wasn't a break. I wish we would have just got these episodes and knocked it on out the way. I mean, it's cool because it pushes us back so I could do a little bit of traveling and not have to worry about like a Friday show. But I kind of wish we just knock out the episodes, man. After this week, I'm gonna be honest, we probably won't have too many power videos. I'll probably make a couple of them, but yeah, I really do think Noma's I think her route is gonna be through Kane. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gonna be through Kane. What other alternative route can we take to get at him besides Kane before we move on to Zion and what he got going on? Nah, Lily, that's that. That's that. That's the chick that burnt me. How the hell I get into this? Should have never came home with this. He had to get the little shot. Got to wait 7 days. Can't have no action. That's that look right there. That's that scandalous. You could have let your boy know. You know what I mean? That's the damn. She look good too, man. She done got your boy, man. I mean, y'all all done been there before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We adults here. This is the power universe, man. Like Tariq said, it only happened one time. How could it happen like this? All right, man. We're going to go on to Zion. See what the hell Zion can do. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'm Monae. Right now, we're just looking at different angles on the downfall of the Tejadas. Primarily, we're just trying to see what route each of these characters can take. And then we'll talk about Monet and we'll talk about Kane and their story since we didn't do that on Monday. That's all. That's all that is right there. I know that look anywhere. David's just like, this motherfucker got me. That's crazy though. How Davis and Tariq, they linked up. Davis got Noma, Tariq got Anya. It's kind of like what Birdman said. I like why he beat up I'm the #1 stunner. All right, who we got? Zion. All right, so not Dion. Zion is third because he has the least, unless he's partnered up with Don Carter. If he partnered up with Don Carter, it's like Valerians and Targaryens linking up. Let me see. All right. All right. All right. It's the king himself. I got What up, RC? So the word that everybody is using now is diabolical. So I'm going to try to use diabolical when we're talking about Zion. So that's the key phrase of 2024. All right. So we got Zion at we got him at 3. I don't know, man. If he links up with Don Carter, then we could definitely move him up to like number 2. But I want to put Noma at 2. And then Zion at 3, because we haven't really seen much of Zion. Plus, he just got whooped on by Tejada. Now, leather pants, a white beater, and a jean jacket, that's diabolical. This is a ridiculous outfit right here. With a metal chain on, it ain't platinum or nothing. Yeah, this is a ruthless fit right here, my brother. But anyway, we just rediscovered that Zion is trying to fill that vacuum that the Russians have, because Tariq St. Patrick told Rashad Tate in a relay message to tell the feds, the ATF, the DEA, to arrest the Russians. Now, we found out Don Carter was actually out there too which would be, which if Zion was partnered up with Carter, he would know that the Russians got arrested and kind of who it came from, Rashad Tate, when we know Rashad Tate was the one that helped Tariq St. Patrick get Obi's green card, which Obi got arrested for the green card. So that right there, using the process elimination, Zion's probably not with Don Carter because Don Carter was investigating Obi, who's with Noma, who got the green card from Tariq, who got the green card expedited by Rashad Tate, who was the one that called the police and got all the credit for knocking the Russians off. So if he was partnered with Don Carter would say, wait a minute, Tariq St. Patrick is the one that got them Russians up out of there. Don't work with Tariq St. Patrick. So just using what we know now, Zion isn't connected with Don Carter. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see how I did that? You got to take what we got. We got to, you know what I'm saying? Plug and play. Pause and pause. You know what I mean? Pause and pause, but plug and play. Now he's trying to fill the void that the Russians have, but Noma's doing that right now via Brayden. The way we could connect Zion to the downfall of the Tejadas, since Kane whooped on him and Kane won, Kane is with Noma. Noma is the one supplying the Russians. Brayden knew about Noma. He told Zion, and that's how the whole situation kicked off. Hey, what is you guys' issue with Kane? He might have Tariq and Brayden go after Kane. And if you can't get them, get me one of the Tejadas. Now, we know Tariq is trying to protect Diana. Or if he does investigative work, Eric, think about it. Think about this setting. I know we're talking about Zion, but we're still trying to connect Zion to Don. All right. I know that Rashad Tate and Tariq St. Patrick have worked together to get a green card for Obi. We only know Obi. Obi runs the whole organization. He doesn't know about Noma. Remember, Obi said they think that he runs the organization. So if Rashad Tate is helping get the green card of the head of the operation, Obi, and he was working with Tariq, there's got to be some fishy stuff going on here. Why would you bust the Russians when you're trying to get a green card for the drug dealer? You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. I mean, I get what you're saying. He wouldn't know, but I think Don Carter's smart enough to piece that together. Like, there's something up. If you two are working together, the Russians get, because remember, he already told Tariq, you smell just like your damn daddy. A fucking I smell snitching. I snitch. Excuse me. I snitch. Don Carter ain't as dumb as we think, man. Don Carter is piece of shit together behind the scenes. Drew knew Obi was in jail. Drew came up there to try to get Obi, but they wouldn't release Obi to Drew. He had a call. See, everybody's tied into this. This is some sloppy shit. In real life, stuff like this goes down, but in the end, everybody's going to jail. No one's getting out of this. Nobody. Not even little Diana. Diana going to go to jail. They're going to have that baby in prison. That baby going to be dumber than Zeke. And it's just the way it is. You know, the cycle's going to compete. I mean, not compete, but continue. They're going to be coming up to me talking about, Mo, you want to adopt this baby? I'm going to say, how old is this kid? They're going to say, it's supposed to be 2 months, but I know it's walking and talking, but it's supposed to be 2 months old. No. Because if that baby get that Zeke gene, it's over with. It's over with. It's likely we'll see Rashad Tate. Well, they did mention Rashad. They mentioned Rashad when they said that Kamal got his job from that. Maybe we'll see him, but I don't, other than trying to tie Brayden and Tariq into Kane, let me ask y'all this. Could we see, because Zion's been talking to Brayden. Remember, Brayden was getting played by Kane. Could we see Zion talking to Brayden on one of the next pickups? Hey, man, what you know about Kane Tejada? You know, you were talking to me about trust the other day, and if you really want to gain my trust, could you get Kane Tejada to meet me somewhere? How close are you with Kane? And you know Brayden nervous, but Brayden will go through with it. What y'all think? Because I'm trying to find a link to try to see if Zion could, because he ain't going out with that L against Kane like that. And he just built up Brayden's confidence. Like, hey, Brayden, you give me some information. Okay. Now I can trust you. You gave me some valuable information about Noma. L may be related to Zion. I don't know, man. L's a junkie, man. I don't think Zion would be supplying dope knowing that his little cousin or sister is a junkie. But then again, if you're a real dope dealer, it don't matter who get the drugs. Brayden owes Kane. See, that's what I'm saying. Brayden does owe Kane way. Like, hey, I gotta get you. I gotta get even one time. I gotta get you one time. Brayden doing it. I think I like that. Let me. Brayden moves, connect with L, moves new product. Well, they ain't moving new product, but they linked up together. So we can go ahead and get that out of there. Don kills man next to Drew. Yeah, we got that right. So we can get this one out of here. We'll replace that with. All right, man. It's I'm trying to make it connect, but it's looking like Zion might be weak, bro. It's looking like Zion might be weak. They hyped Zion up the first 4 episodes just for the 5th episode for him to lose to Kane. If they were gonna do this with Zion, they should have had Zion like fighting people in season 3, going into season 4, man. Because they hyped. I hate when they do that. They hype a character up, they take him to 10, and then it's like, man, he ain't really on 10.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Nigga little here. And I think Zion ain't really built like that. But fuck it. We had an hour and a half. The Russians gonna do what the Russians do. They gotta link up with Effie. We're gonna talk about Monet. Fuck that. We had to talk about Monet. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Here comes the 1 and the 2 and the 3. All right. Monet. All right, we're gonna do the rundown of Monet real quick, and then ain't really too much. Well, we talked about Drew. We kind of went over Kane when we were talking about Noma. So, all right. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Oh boy. Give me a second.
I'm in a bind, Nate. I'm in a bind, Nate.
All right. We back. Talk about Monet real quick. We got like 30 minutes on the clock. Man, I didn't get off work till like 6 p.m. today, man. Fuck that, man. We was 3 hours over, man. Waiting on the pack to come back, man. Oh, boy. Who touched? I ain't touching nothing. All right. Good old Monet. Now, we didn't get to talk about Monet Friday. Right now, she's going through it, though. We don't know where Janet's at. We know Monet wants to get back in the game. And Drew was going in on her this week. Man, Drew didn't give a damn. Drew like, no, baby. No. If you tell a lie to me, Monet, I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. Monet's got her problems and I've got mine. She be lying to her kids, making breakfast. She said Diana's baby was a blessing, but Kane came and said it's the dumbest thing she could do. Don't leave. Monet told Kane, don't leave us, Kane. Please eat your eggs and stay. Don't leave us, Kane. No. Now, Monet is one of the biggest liars that we've ever seen. And you can't call a Tejada a liar unless you point the fingers at the top liar, the top Tadada, not Lorenzo, RIP to the brother, but you got to look at Monet. You got to look at Monet. Monet coming here fly as hell for breakfast. What they say, what the young people be saying? She ate. Monet ate. Auntie Mo, I'm Uncle Mo. Auntie Mo, Uncle Mo. You know what I'm saying? Now, Monet wants to get back in the game. She's been saying this for weeks. She's on paid time off. Noma don't even know that she's even alive. Noma was like, don't come into work. She sent that through a text message. Janet said that you're a piece of shit, mom. We seen the flashbacks. Monet was a piece of shit, mom. Drew caught a body. This piece of shit mom slapped the hell out of Drew because he was crying because he saved his mama's life. She wants Diana to have this baby when she knows good and damn well that this whole life is fucked up. She pulled a gun on the baby daddy and told him that her daughter was pregnant. He ran off. They hugging. But all of this doesn't matter. Everything I just told you guys, it doesn't matter. There's a rug. If you lift the rug up, you get a broom, you sweep all that shit up under the rug. It's going to pile up. It's going to make a little mound. Guess what? Monet don't care. Because Monet is only worried about Monet. And survival is a must for Monet. She still wants to get in the game. She still wants her daughter in the game. She still wants her son Drew in the game. She still wants her son Kane, who is fucking the ops, in the game. She don't care who she endangers. She don't care what you got going on. One thing about Monet, I don't give a fuck about those kids. Y'all are adults and y'all still gonna listen to me like y'all in elementary school. Monet don't give a fuck. She's willing to risk it all. Monet killed Poppy. Monet killed Gordo. Monet killed Zeke. Yeah, I said Monet killed Zeke. Monet killed Dante. Monet killed Mecca also. Monet is knocking niggas off. All for the love of money. She got shot up, and the first thing she could think about in the hospital was, ooh, I can't wait to get back in the dope game. Now, the game has changed. We don't even know all these players. Monet got shot, woke up, and there's a nigga named Zion on the block. Monet got shot, woke up. There's a new detective named Don Carter on the scene. Monet got shot and woke up. Both of her sons have moved over into the Noma organization and have significant roles. Monet got shot and woke up, and her daughter Diana was pregnant. Monet got shot and woke up, and we revisit her past. Monet got shot and woke up, and her snitching ass cousin Janet was living in the house telling her she's a piece of shit. Monet don't care about none of that. She recovered and wanted to go back to work the very first day. She didn't throw a dinner party or a breakfast party for the family to come over here and rekindle their relationship. She brought them over after the dinner where she found out that her two kids put a hit out on her. She chased them about the house. She pulled a gun on them just to have breakfast with them after that dinner where she wanted to get them back in the game. After all that transpired, she still said, come on over for breakfast and let's talk about how we can get the Tejada organization and the Tejada family name back up in these streets of New York. Monet Tejada might be the most ruthless, selfless, and selfish mother in the power universe. I said a whole lot of nothing, but it made sense. But it's a whole lot of nothing because I don't think Monet got anything in that noggin. It goes in one ear and out the other ear. Monet is what you would call a menace to society. Or if you want to dumb it down so Zeke can understand what we're talking about, Monet is a little rascal. Monet is the epitome of married to the game. No matter what's going on, Monet don't give a fuck. Don Carter came to the house and said, I know about the niggas that shot you. I know about your connection with Tariq. In one ear, out the other ear. What did she say? I got to get in the game. We went into this mid-season finale thinking we was going to learn something. Monet apologized to Drew just to tell Drew, look, I apologize, but look, nigga, that's my bad. I fucked up. Now we see where Diana gets it from. Diana put a hit on Monet. We're sorry, we didn't mean to. Diana put a hit. Well, she gave Tommy the information, basically put a hit on Tasha. She told Tariq, my bad. I didn't mean for that to happen. Tariq said, what the fuck you mean you didn't mean for that to happen? All of this is transpiring. But we now realize Diana gets this from Monet. Monet said, you know what, Drew, I apologize because Drew went off on her at this breakfast table. Drew said, no, you got to hear this. You fucked up, Monet. And until you accept your fucking responsibilities and accountability for yourself for how you treated us growing up, then fuck you. She said, my bad. Look, my bad. My bad, Drew. I fucked up. That's on me. My bad. I raised y'all wrong. But look, real quick, if you interested in getting some money, you trying to move some work, you trying to move this pack, what you trying to do? Look how Monet apologized. This is some, I told you I was going to try to implement that word. This is diabolical. Look, Monet sitting there like this. Yeah, my bad, Drew. Whatever, nigga. Whatever, nigga. Hey, you trying to make some money? Look, there's no remorse on this face. She's sitting at the bar like, my bad, Drew. I fucked up, nigga. You caught a body at 12. Whoop-de-doo, nigga. Niggas is catching bodies every day. You trying to move some work? You trying to get some pack? Don't you work with Noma? Don't you know the routes, nigga? Fuck all that bullshit, Drew. Let's get this money. Monet is different. And I love her for that. You need different. If everybody was the same, it'd be a boring-ass world. You need different. You need ignorance. You need somebody. You need somebody to lean on in a time of need. Now, this is a time of need. What do you mean a time of need, Mo? This is the time that Drew needs some money. Yeah, this is a time of need. Drew needs to find a way out the game. Drew needs to do one drug transaction. And guess who wants to quarterback it? Monet Tejada. She just apologized to Drew for fucking up his childhood. She accepted the accountability, holding herself responsible for all the bullshit that she did. Only for her in the very next breath, I'm so sorry, Drew. I shouldn't have raised you guys around the drugs. Like, you want to go steal some drugs? You said just one time, right? Just one time, right? Just one time. That's all you need, Drew? Okay. Let me draw up the perfect heist. Okay. You used to drive for Noma, correct? Okay. They used to go up 118th Street. Then they cross over to I don't know too many streets in New York, but yeah, we're gonna go up 18th. We're gonna go up in New York, it's just a whole bunch of numbers. We're gonna go up 118th Street, then we're gonna cross over 23rd. We're gonna go to East 23rd and 118th. That's where we gonna hit the truck. Ain't that the route y'all take? All right. Drew's like, look, Monet, just one time. Monet, she don't even care about that one time. She like, nigga, please, it's gonna be more than one time, nigga. If I tell your ass to get in that motherfucking car, we're gonna get in that car. Plus, somebody got to keep the lights on at this motherfucking hotel. I mean, at the hotel. Where we at? The bar? It's dark as a motherfucker in here. Where is it? Where that damn bartender at? I be paying that nigga. He don't never show up. Monet, get focused. Now, Monet talking about, all right, Scouts honor, Drew. Scouts honor. If you cross your fingers, it don't count. Scouts honor, Drew, just one time. This is how unserious Monet is. She allows Drew to bring these two guys, Eric and Zay. Now, if y'all never met Eric and Zay, y'all say what up, Eric. Say, hey, everybody say what up, Eric and Zay in the chat. This is Eric and Zay in the chat right here. These are my dogs, but man, sometimes they be talking some shit. So they gonna be talking shit. We're gonna put them on the streets and see how much shit talking they gonna do. This is my dog Eric and Zay right here. They can either one. It could be either one of them. They're my dogs though. But look how Monet's interviewing them. Monet's sitting at the bar. Man, y'all niggas don't look like y'all be on shit, but fuck it. Y'all trying to get some money? Yeah, we trying to get some money. All right, listen. Y'all gonna roll with Drew. I'm gonna go to the crib. I'm gonna go get fly as a motherfucker. That's what y'all wearing? Like we about to go do we about to go do some sliding. That's what y'all wearing? A Nike dry fit, a black and red jacket, and you got a Carhartt on. That's what y'all wearing? Y'all do know we about to go do some sliding, right? You need to be putting on some designer. Like you need to, y'all ain't got no Balenci Scullies. You ain't got no Pooh Shiesties with y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing with y'all. This is what y'all showing up in, a Carhartt and a Nike. Monet's not focused on the right shit, man. Monet's like, all right, we can take these two niggas, but I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna put on some. I'm gonna put on the Louboutins. I'm gonna put on the Louboutins. I'm gonna put on the motherfucking panda, the panda mink. We're gonna do Dolce pants. We're gonna match designer today. We're gonna do the Dolce pants with Now we're gonna do Dolce top and bottom with the panda mink. Fuck it. Hey, y'all meet us in about an hour. Like Monet, like this is what Monet's at the bar in. She could just go slide in this shit. Monet decides to go home and get extravagant. Long story short, because this is Monet's story. This is what Monet shows up in, y'all. No, like let's be serious right now. Let's just be serious just one moment. What will possess them to write this where Monet goes home and puts on this big ass motherfucking panda coat to go do some sliding to steal 50 to 100, I ain't gonna say 100, 50 keys. Who said, you know what? Have Monet go home. Tell wardrobe that big ass mink, we need to put that motherfucker on in one of these scenes. They gave it to us. We got to put it on in one of these scenes. Fuck it. Put it on the Monet Montana scene. What's the Monet Montana scene? Tony Montana, Monet Montana, nigga. Put the mink on, give her the chop and let her lay some shit down. That Corella DeVille jacket. 101 Dalmatian code, Nicola. What possessed them to do this? I know when y'all was watching it, y'all, I couldn't have been the only person like, man, wait a minute. We just put together a plan. We just got two Goonies. We about to go rob some drug dealers. Why is Monet gonna be in the darkness with all white on? We can see that. You can't run in them hills. Janet didn't see that one. Nah, hell no. I don't know if there's basements in New York. She had that one in the basement. Either that or Monet just picked that motherfucker up. Sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. Monet the one up the pole on him, up the skull on him. Well, anyway, Monet popped out with this big ass panda on. Panda. Only for Don Carter to tell her ass to shut up. Oh, man, it's a full circle moment, man. We already talked about Don Carter bringing them down, but what was Monet thinking, man? Like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Kendall over there pocket watching again. I didn't mention anything about money. Now these fools are in debt. They went from having no work to getting some work. Well, I mean, they get to make 65%. Let's just say 50 bricks, 25K. Now we're going to do some pocket watching. But it ain't really pocket watching. 50. $1.25 times. So they'll make, if it's 50 bricks at 25,000, they'll make 812,500, and then Carter would get 437. Golly. But it didn't look like they had 50 bricks. They probably had more, like 20. So we just cut it in half. $175 to him. Damn, my bad. 175 minus 500,000. They'll make 325. He'll get 175. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That 175 and you ain't got to do nothing. $175 and you ain't got to do nothing. That really ain't that bad, to be honest with you. Now, hey, now I see why Don Carter want that money. Yeah, that was diabolical, y'all. All right, man. There we go. Talked about Monet a little bit. Ain't really much crack off with her, just her past. We got to knock Carter off. Whoa. I ain't got nothing to do with that one. All right, man. We got like 10 minutes, and I got to get the hell out of here. But I ain't on the Wi-Fi, though. It's connected. All right, Sharona, you can go be a gangster if you want to. I'm not encouraging none of that shit. You go be a gangster if you want to. Let us know how that is when you go to jail. Just be like, man, I should have listened to Mo, man. I should have listened to Mo. That wasn't the move. That wasn't the move. I'm in a big mood. But yeah, like I said, we got like 10 minutes of free time, if that. What kind of live y'all want to do tomorrow? Y'all want to break down the because that's what I initially planned. Y'all want to break down the titles and the descriptions for the and we could do a Tubi movie also tomorrow. Shit, you know, when you get here, you ain't elbowing the gut in there. Yeah, so tomorrow night, Tomorrow, yeah, we'll break down all the descriptions of each episode. I'm still gonna do like a little 5-minute video of them. I got 6, 7, and up. I got 8. I just haven't put it together because I got off work late, so I didn't put that one up. But I probably have 8 up tomorrow, 8, 9, 10, just like my little brief thoughts, and then we'll go more in depth on them. So we'll do the episodes tomorrow, and probably a little free time too. Also, I want to start if there's other people's channels. It's tomorrow on Tuesday. Hey man, shut up. I'm a holla at Brillo. I know he's dropping some videos, and I want to get more exposure to his channel also. I'm gonna see if he'll let me like review some of his theories and stuff. Of course, you know we give Brillo all his credit, but we'll go over like some of his stuff. We'll take like one of his videos. Moochie, Tamika, anybody else is doing something. If you want us to like, you know, you want me to play your video in front of my audience, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. I'm asking for permission. I ain't just gonna be out there ching ching ching. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll go over y'all shit and look what y'all got. You know what I mean? Show love to y'all channels. Monet versus Noma. What we talking like organization wise, or like them head to head in the ring? Kane versus Zion. What we talking? Put them up. Put them up. I'm trying to get an interview during this break. I'm potentially got 2 interviews set up. I just got to get the dates. Right now they protesting in Paris, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go to the Olympics, man. It's getting dangerous out there, man. It's getting dangerous. I'm trying to go to the Olympics and they out there protesting. Organization wise, I think Noma's organization to win. Who's in Monet's? Drew and Diana. Like at the peak, I'll definitely take Noma's crew. I mean, you got to think, Noma got snipers. Noma ain't playing fair. Noma got snipers. Monet got I ain't lie. You did. You lied.
I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq, we raised you better than that, Diana.
Check for bed bugs. Man, ain't no bed bugs in Paris, man. That was a myth. That was a myth. Paris done cleaned up his act. Yeah, but Paris Olympics 2024, how politics and protests in France threaten tomorrow. Tomorrow's biggest sporting gala. Man, that's fucked up, man. I was trying to go over there, man. I was gonna go up there Friday night, Saturday, come back on Sunday. But shit, man, that's my biggest fear, man. Being in the crowd and some bullshit go down. And you know, I'm gonna be over there repping the big red, white, and blue, the French flag. So they think I'm French. Bonjour. Oui, oui. Think I'd be over there with a damn American flag. They whoop my ass. Hell no. I'll be over there in my French gear, blending in. But up under all my French shit, I'm going to have my USA. But, man, I can't miss the Olympics, though. You know, I got to dip in, dip out. I got to go. When I have kids, what am I gonna tell my kids, man? I ain't go to the Olympics. I was a bitch ass nigga. I ain't go to the Olympics, man. I ain't even look. Ghost. They took a whole break just so I could go to the Olympics. I ain't even go. I ain't even go touch soil, man. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do, man? Y'all gonna be looking at me funny, like, man, look at this dude, man. This nigga weak. Damn. Nah, but we'll see though, because I mean, I can just make it like an overnight trip. Just get up, leave on the last train to Paris. Wasn't that a Diddy album? Last Train to Paris. Hell no, we ain't taking the last train to Paris. Yeah, that was a Diddy album, man. Let me not take that train. Not taking that train. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I got to go to the Olympics, though. That is something I want to do. But y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get on out of here. What time is it? It's 11. Damn, it's 11:30. All right. We'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll break down all of the titles and the descriptions, and then we'll probably go into like some free time. Probably hit up a Tubi movie. I might step out, give me a little drinky drink. I got to go to this little event on Saturday. I'll probably go live up there also. We'll see. It's a little Afro crowds, like they 1 year anniversary. They were playing some Afro beats. You know, I got to go up there, you know what I'm saying? See the culture, see my peoples. All right, y'all. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Remember, tomorrow is Friday. Definitely don't work too hard. Slide off into the weekend. Y'all be safe. Don't drink and drive. Always have a plan. I'm Monae, road to 50K. It's been a beautiful day. You can run, but you can't hide.
You can run, but you can't hide.